Hello everyone, I'm Fidel Johnson. Today, I want to speak about something that is deeply emotional, powerful, and life changing the power of forgiveness. Have you ever been hurt so deeply that even thinking about that person brings pain to your heart? Have you ever smiled in front of people while carrying anger, disappointment, betrayal, or heartbreak inside you? Many people think forgiveness is easy, but the truth is, forgiveness is one of the hardest things a human being can do. Because sometimes the people who hurt us are the people we trusted the most: family, friends, someone we loved, someone we prayed for. And when pain comes from the people closest to us, it changes us emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. But today, I want to tell you something powerful. Holding on to pain will never heal you. Holding on to anger will never give you peace. Revenge may satisfy your emotions for a moment, but forgiveness heals your soul for a lifetime. Forgiveness is not weakness. Forgiveness is strength. It takes real courage to say, "You hurt me, but I refuse to let that pain control my life anymore." There are people listening to this right now who are emotionally exhausted, not because of what happened yesterday, but because of what happened years ago. Some people are still carrying words spoken to them in childhood. Some are still carrying betrayal from relationships. Some are carrying disappointment from parents, friends, or even from themselves. And slowly that pain becomes anger, and that anger becomes bitterness. And bitterness steals peace from the heart. One of the saddest things in life is when someone destroys their own happiness because they cannot let go of that pain. You can smile outside and still be broken inside. You can laugh with people and still cry silently at night. And many people today are emotionally tired because they are carrying wounds they were never meant to carry for this long. Once there was a man who was deeply betrayed by his closest friend. They grew up together, shared dreams together, and trusted each other like brothers. But one day, because of money and selfishness, that friend cheated him and disappeared. The betrayal broke him completely. For years, he carried anger inside his heart. Every time someone mentioned that person's name, his mood changed. He stopped trusting people. He became colder emotionally. His family noticed that he was no longer happy, but he kept saying, "I'm fine." One day, an old man asked him a simple question: "The person who hurt you, are they suffering every day because of what they did?" The man replied, "No." The old man said, "Then why are you punishing yourself for someone else's mistake?" That question changed his life. He realized something powerful. The person who hurt him had moved on, but he was still mentally living inside that pain. Slowly, he chose forgiveness. Not because the betrayal was small, but because his peace mattered more than his anger. And for the first time in years, he felt emotionally free. That is the power of forgiveness. Sometimes forgiveness does not change the other person. Sometimes it changes you. It frees your heart. It gives peace to your mind. It helps you sleep without hatred in your soul. Even in faith, forgiveness is one of the greatest lessons God teaches us. Imagine this: even after all the pain, betrayal, humiliation, and suffering, Jesus still chose forgiveness. In moments where many people would choose hatred, he chose mercy. That is real strength. Anyone can hate, anyone can seek revenge, but only strong people can forgive. There was also a young woman who lost her relationship because someone lied about her. People judged her without knowing the truth. Friends stopped talking to her. She cried almost every night asking God, "Why did this happen to me?" Slowly, anger filled her heart. She wanted everyone who hurt her suffer the same pain. But one day during prayer, she realized something deeply emotional. Pain had changed her into someone she never wanted to become. The people who hurt her had already taken enough from her. She did not want them to steal her peace too. So she made a decision. She forgave them silently. Not because they apologized, not because they deserved it, but because she deserved peace. And after that, something changed inside of her. She started healing emotionally. She started smiling genuinely again. Her relationship with God became stronger. She understood that forgiveness is not about pretending the pain never happened. It is about refusing to let pain control your future. Some people listening to this are waiting for apologies that may never come. But healing does not begin when someone apologizes. Healing begins when you decide you no longer want to carry hatred inside your heart. Forgiveness does not mean allowing toxic people to destroy your life again. Forgiveness does not mean trusting everyone again immediately. Sometimes forgiveness simply means letting go emotionally and giving your pain to God. You can forgive someone and still protect your peace. You can forgive someone and still walk away from what hurt you. Today, many people are losing peace because of ego. Relationships are breaking because nobody wants to say sorry. Families stop talking for years because of pride. Friendships end because of misunderstandings. But life is too short to spend years carrying hatred. One day, we will all realize that peace was more important than proving who was right. And maybe the hardest person to forgive is yourself. Some people are not angry at others, they are angry at themselves. They regret decisions, they hate themselves for mistakes from the past. They keep replaying failures in their mind every day. But listen carefully, God's mercy is bigger than your past. You are not meant to live your entire life punishing yourself for who you used to be. Everyone makes mistakes, everyone fails, everyone has moments they wish they could change. But healing begins when you stop hating yourself and start growing from your pain. The past should teach you, not destroy you. Forgiveness is not a one-day process. Sometimes you forgive slowly, sometimes the pain returns and you have to forgive again emotionally. Healing takes time, but every step forward, forgiveness brings you closer to peace. Imagine living without hatred in your heart. Imagine sleeping peacefully without replaying old pain. Imagine smiling without carrying emotional heaviness inside you. That freedom is possible, but it begins with letting go. So today, I want to ask you something emotional and personal. Who are you still angry with? Who are you still mentally fighting every day? And most importantly, is holding on to pain really giving you peace? Maybe today is the day you stop carrying emotional chains that were slowly destroying your happiness. Maybe today is the day you chose healing over hatred, peace over pride, forgiveness over revenge. Because forgiveness is not just about changing relationships. Sometimes forgiveness saves your own heart. And always remember this powerful truth. Forgiveness does not erase the pain, but it stops the pain from controlling your life. May God heal every broken heart listening to this. May He give strength to those who are struggling emotionally. And may He teach us all the power of forgiveness, peace, love, and healing. Thank you. Bye.